Welcome to the provider trap we all know and love that is destroying your dating life as a successful man. In this video, I'm taking you through the rat race that comes with spending money and being transactional with your dating life and with women. And of course, how we're gonna get you out of here and how we're gonna break free from this very, very empty feeling cycle that successful men fall into. So the first thing we have to look at is a lot of successful guys that have the money to be able to spend to be the provider. They're post-divorce, they're post-long-term relationship, and they're coming back into the dating market. This is very common. Or they're on the older side. And so what comes with this? What comes with this is a massive lack of dating skill sets. How much dating has changed in the past decade is insurmountable. The dating landscape, women, modern dating, the apps, Instagram, socials, everything is so different, most likely, than when you began dating and got in your first relationship. Night and day difference. It's like a new language you're learning. And so what comes with this, especially in instances where you were in a long-term relationship, is a lack of skills. Either you had them and they're now rusty, or you never had them. Even worse, because now the landscape in dating is even more difficult. And so you are at the top right here. You don't have women, but you have a bit of money, and you don't have any dating skill sets. You have no awareness of female psychology. You're completely oblivious to all of these things. Yes, your past relationships might have woken you up, but when it comes to attracting women at scale, attracting women having the power and the abundance and the quality and the dating life you know you deserve, you have no freaking idea how to get there. So that's constraint number one. Now, when you as a successful guy evaluate this constraint, what do you say to yourself? Well, I know your mental model, and it's this: time is your most important asset. As a result, you hate wasting it. You don't want to waste your time. You don't want to spin your wheels. You don't want to be in a position of low leverage in the dating market. And so what do you do to circumvent this, to quote unquote save your time? So you don't have to go through the time and process of trial and error, learning, developing skill sets. You go to the triple S's. Okay, now what are the triple S's? Sex worker, stripper, sugar baby. It's the triple S's. That's my acronym for it. Because you look at the chessboard, you look at your life, and you're like, well, maybe I could get good at dating. Maybe I could learn. Maybe I could, but that's gonna take so much time. And so who's for sale? Who's for sale? Maybe you've been on Hinge, maybe you've done approaching, neither of it worked. You tried a little bit, you got frustrated. And you said, why don't I just throw money I have all this money. I have this problem. Why don't I just throw money at the problem? This is so easy. Saves me time, saves me pain. I don't have to try anything. Let's just do that. Let's go to the triple S's. Who's on the market? Who can I buy? And what is their price? And so you go this route because you know deep down that you don't want to go through the process of actually getting good with women. You'd rather just solve money with the problem. Solve the problem with money, with the triple S's. Here's the issue. The triple S's come with strings. Not just financial, obviously, which you don't mind. But they come with the strings of having a very, very big void that is going to just sit there and stare at you every single day. Every single day, when you're engaging with the triple S's, you're looking at the void get bigger and bigger and bigger, which is our next problem, a desire for connection. And every single time you go through the triple S's, you're going to try and take this very transactional relationship and try to get her to actually desire you, and try to get into a relationship, and try to get the love and the intimacy and the affection, the genuine burning desire you know you need as a human being out of this woman that you basically bribed and enticed with money. And it never works, ever. They may give you the illusion that the door is open for that. They may tell you that, oh yeah, no, I'm open to that one day. Yeah, I'm open to that. I need a bag first, but let's talk about this later, okay? I'm hungry, I want caviar, but yeah, maybe one day, Johnny. And so you're chasing the desire for connection on an emotional level with all of the triple S's, but you stand no chance. Because when you start a dynamic in a relationship from the frame and the position of, I have this, come and get it, as a result, you hang out with me. When you act that way to women, they'll never give you that, ever. You are stuck and compartmentalized in their mind as the pocketbook, as the provider trap. that is killing your dating life. And there's no breaking free. Because to be quite honest with you, if you were really better than this woman, superior, right? The type of guy she wants and needs on a primal level because she's a woman, so she needs superior. Is he having to bribe her? If you were truly superior and better, would you need to bribe her with an allowance, with a bag, with a hotel? No, they know it. And now their perception of you is always gonna be clocking in, clocking out, forever. And so you need this, but it's like you're not getting it in this cycle. And so then you hit emotional distress, broken heart, very frustrated. You may take a break, you may go on vacation, and the cycle just repeats forever. And the money adds up year after year after year. There are so many guys that come to me after they've gone through this rat race that have spent tens of thousands of dollars, even hundreds of thousands of dollars on the 333. And all of that spend was just for them to figure out that this is a void. And this is never going to fulfill you so long as you live. That's all they had to figure out. So, how do we break free so you're not just a human ATM for the triple S's? Because they're ruthless. They are ruthless. Well, here is the checklist of how to break free. Number one, use some of that money and invest in yourself. How is your appearance these days? Are you fat as shit? Are you in the gym? Do you have clothes that actually fit you? Are you groomed? Are you taking care of yourself? Because we need to leave this mindset of fixing all your dating problems with money in the past. And we have to improve ourselves. One of which is your appearance. Another is your skills with women. Invest in getting better. Like, do you know how to text women outside of, here's your weekly allowance, come and see me tonight? No, that's a problem. Do you know how to go on a date and escalate and get to intimacy with a woman that truly desires you, that is high quality, without writing a check, without giving them a handbag? That's a skill issue. These are learnable things, just like sales or marketing or writing copy, creating a product, negotiating. These are all skills you need to stack when it comes to women. You need to master the real game of dating. Yes, it coincides with my name, but it's much larger than me. The real game of dating is female psychology. It's reading between the lines. It's understanding female nature. It's knowing their manipulation tactics and how to handle them, how to have frame, how to have leverage, how to have a woman submit to you. Not just transactional sex and wine. This is the real game. It's so that in your next relationship, you don't get taken to the cleaners in divorce court. That doesn't happen when you understand the real game of dating and women. And this is knowledge you have to learn. You can't avoid it. Your lack of these skill sets and everything I'm describing right now is the reason you are forced to be in this rat race. If you knew all the skills of online dating, in-person approaching, texting, conversation, seduction, you would not need to do any of this. You'd save all your money and you would have power with women that actually want you. Your lack of skill sets is causing you to be stuck in this never-ending rat race. This is the separator. You have to take radical accountability. It's very easy to blame women. It's very easy to blame feminism. It's very easy to blame modern dating. Oh my God, the apps, they have so many options. Oh, I have to do this to stand out. No, you don't. You do because you're inadequate with your skill sets. It's a skill issue. And I know that you have probably had power in every other aspect of your life and you're very successful. And so this might be a hard pill to swallow, but it is the pill you have to swallow to set yourself free. Have the humility to get the right help. And a lot of this coincides with the last one, which is look internal. Dating is not just the external. Being good with women and having the dating skills to be proficient and have abundance so that you don't have to buy women is an internal and an external game. Now, what do I mean by that? The external is the text you're sending, the words you say on the date, the moves you make when she's back home, etc. The internal is your conditioning and your programming with women that's been stuck for years, probably decades. And you've probably conditioned yourself in this cycle that they won't even like you unless you throw money at them. That is the internal game. That's holding you back. How could you possibly expect to have genuine desire from women if you've hypnotized yourself that they only like you for your money? They only like you when you buy things for them. Enjoy the cycle, because so long as you do not look at the internal, you will be there for the rest of your life. And this is the inner work that guys want to avoid doing by throwing money at the problem. It never works. Commit to the transformation. Just like you were learning to become a lawyer, just like you were studying to pass the bar or become an entrepreneur, and you have these mentors and you're learning different skill sets, it never happens overnight. There is no gimmick. But here's also a hard pill to swallow. This is unavoidable. It's either a lifelong life of misery and spending loads of money for zero true desire, or say, screw it, I'm going to commit to learning. I'm going to commit to the transformation of understanding and actually developing the skill sets on an external level and fixing my internal game so that I can be really good with women forever. Because this problem is never going away, ever. You're gonna want sex and women and intimacy and affection and desire for the rest of your life until you die. And so swallow the hard pills, put in the damn work, learn your dating, learn modern dating, learn the skills, learn women, stack them up, become great. In 6 months, with the right guidance, your life can be transformed with women. I've seen it happen with all of my clients. Transformed. You go from powerless to powerful, no leverage to leverage, wasting tens of thousands of dollars a year to spending $30 on a date and having her love you. But it starts and ends with you. And if you'd like me to get you there and actually have you be a 1% man with women so you don't have to be in this provider rat race for the rest of your life, click the link below to apply to work with me, and I'll see you inside.